सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्. I am going to take that prayer called Aditya Hridayam. It is a type of prayer or prarthana. Before entering into that text, I would like to give certain points. What is prayer? What is the purpose of prayer? Prayer is the highest form of communication with the Lord. Prayer is a sort of highest form of communication. You communicate with the God, but sometimes by talking. That is not highest form of communication. Through that glory or glorifying the Lord, if you communicate, it is called prarthana. Stuti. That Bhagavan stuti, glory, by chanting some shlokas, stotrams, and you request what you want in that. You request the Lord what I require through this prayer. It is called a highest form of communication. We can offer it to the Lord in many forms. Any prayer, it's like a small shloka is also a prayer. Or big stotrams are also called prayer. Or any sort of ritual is also called prayer. So, its forms maybe differ, but the motive is the same. The mode of performance of prayer differs person to person, religion to religion. Even one caste to other caste, the mode of prayer maybe differs, but the fundamental inner core of that prayer is the same. Something we want from the Lord. That fundamental desire is same. So the mode, if it differs, doesn't matter. But the fundamental inner desire is the same, like thread in all human beings' heart, almost. And then the next point, in the prayer, I relate myself with the Lord. The role of person who does prayer, his role is a devotee role. I am a devotee of the Lord. Unconditional. Because Lord never demand anything. Like our local family members, He never demand. That's why we are praying all the time. If He also demand, we will not go to the temple. We are only demanding from the Lord. So therefore, my role is a devotee role. I am a bhakta, primary role. I am a bhakta, devotee of the Lord, my primary relation. So I invoke that relationship with, as a created, I am the created, Bhagavan is the creator. He is the creator, I am the created. So that relation, Ishvara, I am the Jiva. I am created by the Lord. He is almighty. So that bhavana is there. He is omniscient, omnipotent, powerful, almighty. That bhavana. Sarvajnaha iti. He is the knower of everything. I am also knower of little things. He is knower of everything. That's why I rely upon the Lord. Because He is omniscient, omnipotent. I rely upon Him, on the Lord. And the prayer can be in three ways: Kayaka, Manasa and Vachaka. Kayaka means physically you do prayer. What type of prayer? Puja is also a sort of communication. Doing puja to the Lord, your Ishtadevata, whom you love much. That itself is a big confusion, people. I too don't know Swami whom I love first. You ask any one person, I love this God also, that God also, but I have doubt whom I love. Who is first, foremost? After some time, this God only I like. So there are people, some of them have a confusion, not very clear cut, whom they love, whom they relate, with whom they relate easily. So that must be very clear. First we have to be very clear towards our Ishtadevata, whom we relate easily. So we need not have any confusion there. Muppatti Mukkodila, any one God you can take. All other gods you keep. You worship them also, but one God. Selective. Select. You have a lot of selection. Use that selection. This is Kayika Prarthana. By puja, doing alankaram, what you have done 9 days. Devi Navaratri time, 9 days you have done. What is that? Kayaka puja. And I know how much you are tired arranging kulu and all packing again, repack. All these things take a lot of time. It is a sort of prayer. And Vachaka. Vachaka means verbally you chant some stotras, Vishnu Sahasranama, Lalita Sahasranama, Skanda Shashti. So many stotrams, so many kavachams are there. You can chant. That is a sort of prarthana. Verbally you communicate to the Lord. Physically you communicate to the Lord by doing namaskara, pradakshina, offering flowers. And verbally you communicate to the Lord by chanting some stotrams, or at least one shloka, Shuklam Vardhanam Vishnu. I hope all of you know that. Some one or two few slokas we can chant. Then Manasa Prarthana, the highest form of puja. Highest form of prarthana is Manasa. Mentally you offer prayers in the mind. Kaya Vangmanaha Manasam Uttamam, Ramana Bhagavan says. Because Manasa Prarthana is very difficult. Now, there is no sound, there is no physical action. Mentally you do Prarthana, but very powerful. You require a subtle mind to do that Manasa Prarthana. Maximum that devotees, they perform either physical or verbal prarthana. Loudly they ask or outer show they show that prarthana and all. But very few people do manasa prarthana. For that we have lot of shlokas, Shiva Manasa Puja and Devi Manasa Puja. All these are manasa prarthana. These are the three types of prayers. Vachika, Manasa, Kayaka. And what are the results of the prayer now? Like any other action, give result. Similarly, prayer is also a type of action related to God. That's all. But it is also action only. Every action reaps result. It's result bound to come. Since the prayer is also an action, we are going to get twofold of results. Twofold. Results are twofold. Drishtam and adrishtam. Drishtam means seen. Immediately you can see the results. Inner peace, joy, the relaxation. All these are immediate results. Drishta phalam. Physically you feel relaxed, mentally also you feel peace. Drishta means visible, immediate result. Here, now itself. But there are some other results we get. They are all adrishtam, unseen results. It is called punyam, unseen results. That will not come immediately, but it comes later, after some time. That adrishtam is called punyam in the form of comfort. When you feel that comfort, it is a sort of your punya karma phalam, adrishta phalam. So the prayer gives a strength, mental strength. It nurtures our inner strength by chanting prayer. It neutralizes, dilute our bad prarabdha, any obstacle. And adrishta phalam, in future janmas also this prayer phalam will be continued. It will never go waste. Even if you do single namaskara to the Lord, it will never go waste. The phalam is already reserved. When it will come, sometimes visible, sometimes invisible. If I don't do prayer at all, the situations will be more worse. So we are all very, very happy, relaxed because of that prayer. It gives mental strength, and you can go ahead in your life through that prayer, that which gives strength, mental strength to you. These are the twofold results, drishtam and adrishtam. Seen results immediately, and unseen results, or we can call it as a punyam, that which fructifies in the later years or later janmas also. So prayer will never go waste. We should not doubt the Lord after doing lot of prayer. Still I am having problem. Bhagavan says, if you have not done prayer, you would have faced a lot more problems. Now you are having less because of prayer only. This is the truth. So therefore we should not stop our prayers. We have to continue our prayers. And if you like to change the Lord, it is your choice. But don't stop the prayers. Please continue. Then, the purpose of prayer, Lord Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, there are 4 types of devotees, and seeking 4 types of things, what are they want in their mind. Lord Krishna beautifully says, Artho jignasurartharthi, Artho jignasurartharthi, Jnani cha bharatarshabha. 4 types of bhaktas. Artaha. Artaha means a person who is in arti. Arti and suffering, crisis. That artaha, seek the Lord's help. Oh Bhagavan, come and help me. Especially in crisis only. When there is no crisis, so whatever is happening, also, it is because of me only happening, everything he thinks like that. That type of person, artaha. Remembering the Lord, especially when he is in crisis. Situations are going worst, unpleasant. That time they remember the Lord. That bhaktas are called artha bhaktas. That time they do lot of prayers, going to temple, going to here and there, and a lot of pujas. They do artha bhakta. Then the second type of bhakta is artharthi bhakta. Artharthi means who wants some material benefits. There is no crisis, but something he wants, house or children or something else. That time, until that desire to be fulfilled, he will continue the prayer. Once the desire is fulfilled, then the prayer will be stopped. They stop. They are called artharthi bhaktas. So God is a means for them. Even artha bhakta kuda Bhagavan is a means or sadhanam. He used that Bhagavan as a sadhanam. I want to get this, my artha kama to be fulfilled. For that you are a means, Bhagavan. Just like you have used the train to reach Coimbatore, from Chennai to Coimbatore, that train is a means for us. Like that, this bhakta use Bhagavan as a means to get fulfilled that certain desires. Then the third bhakta is called Jignasu bhakta. Jignasu. Jignasu bhakta is one who take the Lord as a goal. Bhagavan, I want you alone, I don't want anything. Bhagavan is the goal. To reach that Bhagavan also, means is also Bhagavan, not anything else. With the help of the God, he want to attain God. That is called Jignasu Bhakti. Jignasu, Jignasu, Jignasu Bhakti. Jnatum Ichha, he want to know about the Lord, what is the nature of Lord. Jignasu Bhakti. This is the highest form of bhakti than artha and artharthi. Artha and artharthi are the inferior bhaktas because taking Bhagavan as a means. Just as you use money to get certain things, to get happiness, you use the money and give and buy certain things. Like that, you use Bhagavan and get something. It's not a superior, but bhakti is okay. But fourth type of bhakta is called Jnani bhakta. In 12th chapter, Bhagavan beautifully tells, Jnani tu atmaiva me matam. Jnani is myself. Jnani bhakta, Bhagavan is not a means, Bhagavan is not an end, Bhagavan he himself. He never see Bhagavan separately. He is called Jnani bhakta. So for Jignasu Bhakta, moksha is the end. Liberation. Moksha means liberation, freedom from sorrow. For Jignasu Bhakta, the third Bhakta. He also does a lot of prayers. And Jnana Vairagya Siddhyartham. I want to get Vairagyam. I want to get Jnanam. Therefore I need good health. I need a house. All these things he asks for moksha's sake. not for anything else. Jignasu Bhakta. Jnani Bhakta ki nothing is there to ask, because he has already attained Bhagavan. Recognized that Bhagavan is not outside. He is in me, not only in me, my real nature and that Bhagavan nature is one and the same. One and the same. He is called Jnani Bhakta. So now, through our prayers, now in which layer we are? Suppose we are in Artha Bhakta status. When we are having crisis only, we are worshipping Lord. Suppose we are doing. We have to go further, Artharthi Bhakta stage. Suppose we are in Artharthi Bhakta state, we have to go to Jignasu Bhakta status. Suppose we are already in Jignasu Bhakta status, Jnani Bhakta Ahana. The padi. That is step by step we have to grow. That's what scripture says. You cannot become straight away a Jnani Bhakta. It is difficult. Therefore, in our religion, there are a lot of prayers, worship, methods. Shastra allows the person, okay, go. Just like your son or daughter, grandchildren, they are asking balloon. You should not say, don't ask balloon, it is going to break anyhow. Don't ask balloon. You can't say like that. You buy the balloon and give it to them. And once the desire is fulfilled, they won't ask next time. Is it not? You fulfill their desires. You never say, money waste. You never say. Like that, Bhagavan also never say. He is keeping 2 hands in 2 pockets. Okay? 2 hands in 2 pockets, and 1 hand in left pocket, right hand in right pocket. Imagine. In the right pocket is Artha Bhakta, Artharthi Bhakta, Jignasu Bhakta. Everybody is so busy asking. Bhagavan's right hand is so busy all the time. Because a number of people are asking this and that. Always busy. Bhagavan says to Arjuna, see, my left hand is not at all busy. Nobody is asking for moksha. Everybody asking putra, pautra, children, house, this and that. Always something are there. That's why people are standing in queue in the temples, you see. Always asking this, that. So right hand is always busy because Bhagavan has to give all the time. But left hand is not at all busy. Why? Nobody is asking for moksha. Bhagavan is eagerly waiting to give moksha. What is moksha? Knowing Bhagavan's real nature is nothing but my real nature. So Bhagavan knows, okay, as long as you want, take, he's gone giving. But lifelong go on asking, throughout your life, you give work Bhagavan's right hand only, Bhagavan feel pity, Bhagavan feel pity of you. Any bhakta for that matter. So suppose your son or daughter, they ask balloon at the age of 25. How you feel? Dolls. If they ask at the age of 20, 25, you feel, what do you feel? You will cry really. How my child is asking like this, 25th year, 20th year, asking balloon, biscuits, toys, bomma ella kekrane. Something problem in artha. That mother really, literally she cries. My son or daughter not mature. How sad for that mother. 8 years, 9 years, 10 years, balloon is okay. Dolls are okay, you can play. At the age of 25, 20, the child has to ask something else. What? You know that. I want to get married. I saw one girl. Please arrange marriage. If they ask like this, you are so happy, no? Your son or daughter. If they ask for like that, அந்த ஏஜுக்கு அது இருக்கணும். அதே மாதிரி தான். You come to Bhagavan, we are all bhaktas. And Bhagavan like a mother. No? We are all like children. Bhagavan is waiting when my bhakta is going to ask for moksha. At the age of 50, 60, waiting Bhagavan. At the age of 70 at least, at the age of 80, will he ask for moksha? ஏன்னா 4 புருஷார்த்தம் வச்சிருக்கார் பகவான். தர்ம அர்த்த காம மோக்ஷா. 4 goals human life. First, artha kama, fulfill. First half of the life, okay. But at the age of 60, 70, 80 also artha kama, again you are running after for money, pleasures and all. Bhagavan really tired and giving to you all the time. How long I can give to you? எவ்வளவு கஷ்டமா இருக்கும் பகவானுக்கு பாருங்க. So Bhagavan is waiting when this person is going to ask for moksha. So therefore, now we have to become, suppose we are artharthi bhaktas, we have to become jignasu bhaktas. We are jignasu bhaktas, we have to become jnani bhaktas. Then Bhagavan is so happy, he is with you alone. He cannot go anywhere. Jnani tu atmaiva me matam saha me priyaha, Bhagavan says. He is the one who is dear to me, Bhagavan says. You want to be dear to Bhagavan or far away from Bhagavan? If you want to very closer to Bhagavan, as dear to Bhagavan, Jnani bhakti ki vandida ahanam. Okay, Swamini, அவர் அங்கே இருக்கட்டும், நான் இங்கே இருப்பேன். Let him be there. That's why we do avahanam first. Yadhasthanam pratisthapayami. Avahanam we'll bring. The Devi in 9 days enna pannitom? Avahanam. We brought that Devi front and do avahanam puja every day. Naivedyam. 9 days, 9 types of sweets. Adi idi sundal ella panni. Amma, poitu va, next year I will call you back. This is what we are doing years together. Every Devi Navaratri time, Devi Avahanam, Devi Yadhasthanam Pratisthapayami. What is the Yadhasthanam of Devi Bhagavan? Hridayam. Hridayam is the sthanam. So every Vijayadashmi day is all these Navaratri days coming to remind us. One day or other you have to recognize that Bhagavan's sthanam is your Hridayam only, not outside. When you are telling Yatha sthanam, there is no outside sthanam, Bhagavan. Yo veda nihitam guhayam parame vyoman. He is in your own heart. Recognize. So what if I recognize that? You will get peace. You recognize peace also. What is the spelling peace? There are 2 pieces. P-A-C-P-I-E-C, peace. So, எந்த peace வேணுமோ you have to decide now. மைசூர் பாக் ஒரு பீஸ், அந்த ஒரு பீஸ், இதெல்லாம் சாப்பிட்டு இருக்கோம். பட் நித்திய சாந்தி, சாஸ்வதா, ஆத்ம ஞானம் alone gives eternal peace. That Paramanandam is the peace, Shanti. We have to recognize. Therefore, another festival we are going to celebrate after 2 weeks again. There you have to again remember this. So, with this we are going to enter to this prayer. So, from Artha to Artharthi to Jignasu to Jnani Bhakta is the travel. Okay. Now, invoking the unknown factors through the prayer. Last point is, through the prayer we are invoking the so many unknown factors, because when we want to achieve something in our life, we put effort. Prayatna is there. We put lot of effort. We do lot of hard work also. But in spite of that, many times we are not getting what we expect. Immediately we wonder, in spite of this much effort, I am not getting what I expect. This is what we are experiencing in our life. And later what comes? Disappointment will come. In spite of this much effort, what is remaining in a disappointment? What I have desired or expected through this, I am not getting. But Shastra says, never have any disappointment. Your prayatna alone is not the factor here to give results. There are two more factors are there, unknown factors. To tap those unknown factors, you have to do prayer. What are those two unknown factors? One factor is kala. The right time, right action. Then only it gives results properly. Kala is another factor along with your prayatna. A farmer cannot sow the seeds in the hot summer when there is no rain. It's not a proper time. So he has to sow the seed. His prayatna is there. But at the same time, when he has to sow the seed, proper time is required. Kala is required. So this is another factor. So therefore, when you are performing any action, you have to see that time factor is also there. Suppose it is not working properly, the result or the fruit of that action is not coming up to the mark. Maybe kalam sariya illa solramo illaya. The time is not a right time. So therefore this is an unknown factor. The third point is prayatna is one factor, known factor. And kala is the unknown factor. But you have to know sometimes the kala, this right time, nenichida panna swamini analu sari ahalan. The kala decided by the Bhagavan properly. So you also put an attempt, but you have to leave that to the unknown. And the last final unknown factor is, second one is Daivam. This is an unknown factor. I do not know how is the Daiva Nirnayam. Grace of these laws, these are principles in the Ishvara's order. The kalam is in the Ishvara's order, Ishvara Ajna. And Daivam also, Daiva Kripa, we call it as Daiva Kripa, grace of the Lord. So through the prayer, you are tapping that power, that Daiva factor. Daiva Kripa, grace of the Lord. Bhagavan, please give me strength to put forth in this actions, what am I going to undertake? That's why we do Vigneshwara Puja before starting anything. Anything you see with the Vigneshwara Puja we do. First Bhagavan Avarada. Bhagavan, please reduce the obstacles. And one thing we have to remember, prayer will never ensure a total success. Is that we have to very, very objective in this. And every prayer will never ensure the total success. Then what prayer does? Prayer does, then it reduces the intensity of that obstacle. That obstacle which is going to come on your way when you are doing certain things. This prayer will go and dilute the intensity of that obstacle. But these are all invisible. This is called Shraddha. You must have faith, that's all. Shraddhavan. That Shraddha is there, one day or other, you will see that benefit. So what is this final point? The prayer will never ensure the total or complete 100% success. But that prayer will dilute or reduce the intensity of that obstacle, obstruction, at either financial level or health level, or even family members, surroundings, so many things. Now you see, yesterday when we were all starting, wind, rain, heavy rain. So Bhagavan Daivam, you have never planned, 5:30 tomorrow rain will, who knows? Exactly 6:30 it has started. Heavy wind, heavy rain. So these are unknown factors. So therefore, we the human beings have to accept our limitation in so many areas, and we the human beings have to accept the omniscience, that almighty power, invisible power that is God is there. We have to accept. With that acceptance only I can improve my Shraddha, Bhakti. My Shraddha and Bhakti towards the Lord should not shake. If they shake, my Bhakti or Shraddha will shake towards the Lord, then my future will become more and more miserable. Because Shraddha comes down, Bhakti comes down slowly, and problems are going to come and thrash me, and I will become more weaker and weaker and weaker. We can never come up. That's why never leave the prarthana. Continue the prarthana. In spite of 99 times you fail also, doesn't matter. Continue the prayer. Ask the Lord, Bhagavan, please give me this. That situation faced by Lord Rama. Now we are entering into the text. That situation faced by even Lord Rama. Imagine, an avatar Purusha. Lord Rama himself faced, what to talk of ordinary, we the human beings. How Lord Rama faced? You know the background of this Aditya Hridayam? The first shloka itself gives the background. How? Aditya means Lord Sun. Hridayam means the inner, center point we can take. The efficacy, the significance of that Lord Sun, the glory of the Lord Sun. Hridayam means what? Heart, center point, core, essence, glory, the greatness, Mahatmyam. That is the Hridayam, Aditya Hridayam. Lord Sun's, the glory, the power is given in these verses. How that has come? The first shloka gives the background. I will read that first shloka. You repeat after me. Then I will give the word-to-word meaning. Tato yuddha parishrantam samare chintaya sthitam ravanam chagrato drishtva yuddhaya samupasthitam. Tataha. I am giving the word-to-word meaning. Even though you do not know the Sanskrit, doesn't matter. Just I am giving the meaning in English. Tataha means thereafter. You have to supply Ramaha. Rama Thereafter, what he did, thereafter means Yuddha Parishrantam. Yuddha Parishrantam means after the tiredness of that battle, he went to fight with the Ravana. And that day battle was over. He came back. Yuddha Parishrantam. Parishrantam means tired. Tired of Yuddha. Yuddha Parishrantam. Tired of battle. When? Samare. Samare means in the battlefield. In the battlefield. Tired of that battle after fighting. What type? That is physically tired. What about the mental state? Chintaya sthitam. Sthitam means standing. How he is standing? Chintaya, with concern, how to kill Ravana. This man, he is very difficult to kill Ravana. So Rama is not able to kill Ravana easily, that he is planning how to kill this Ravana. Today is over, but still tomorrow again I have to fight. How to kill this Ravana? That chinta is there in his mind. Chintaya sthitam, standing and thinking about how to kill this Ravana. So, tataha yuddha parishrantam, samare yuddha parishrantam, Ramaha chintaya sthitam. Rama standing with a concern how to kill this Ravana. When it came that idea, that thought, Ravanam cha agrataha drushtva yuddhaya. Yuddhaya samupastitam Ravanam agrataha drushtva. The context is presenting. Under what circumstances Rama has got this type of mental status? Thinking about after what situation Rama was so tired, and Rama was so much of thinking, like worrying, worrying. What is that sandarbha? What is that context? The context is Yuddhaya samupastitam agrataha Ravanam drushtva. When Ravana is standing, agrataha means in front. Chagrataha is there. Chagrato irke. Cha plus agrataha. Agrataha means in front. Before him. Agrataha in front. Cha means and. What type of Ravana standing in front? Not just standing. Yuddhaya samupasthitam. He is standing to fight with Rama. Yuddhaya means to fight. For the battle. Yuddhaya means for the battle. Samupasthitam. Rama saw that Ravana who is approaching in front with the intention of fighting with Rama. Having seen that Ravana, Rama has got this chinta. So, yuddhaya samupasthitam Ravanam agrataha drishtva. Having seen that Ravana who is approaching, coming near to him, for what? Not to play, but to fight. And what fighting? The Rama, Sita is captured by him. She is in Lanka. And looking at the Ravana, how he feels, Rama. No? So, lot of chinta is there. How to kill this Ravana? How to bring back my Sita? So, Ravanam Jagrato Drishtva Yuddhaya Samupasthitam. Second shloka. This is the context. Then what happened when Rama is standing like that? We'll read the second shloka. Daivataischa samagamya drashtumabhyagatoranam upagamya bravidramam agastyo bhagavan rishihi. Now, the second shloka tells us Bhagavan Rishihi Agastyaha Daivataischa Samagamya. Agastya Maharshi, Agastya Muni. You know Agastya Muni. Who is his wife? Lopamudra. Agastya Muni wife is Lopamudra. Very intelligent lady. Lopamudra, well versed in Shastra. So, who is this Agastya? Bhagavan. Not ordinary Muni, Bhagavan. Great. Bhagavan means the one who is having Aishwaryam, Gnanam, Vairagyam in full measure. Jnana Vairagya, the one who is having Shrihi, all these things, prosperity, knowledge, he is called Bhagavan. That Bhagavan, Rishihi. Rishihi means Rishati, Janati iti Rishihi. Ours is Rishi culture. Rishi means we think the people who is having dadi, mustache and inge kodum mele, all these things, we think they are munis, rishis. The rishi means exact meaning is rishati, janati, tattvam is called rishihi. The one who knows the truth, drashtaraha, mantra drashtaraha rishihi. The seers of Veda mantras, they are called rishis. So such a great rishi is none other than Agastya Rishi, who is Bhagavan himself. Karana Janma, they are all Karana Janmas. They have come into that avatara for some purpose. Therefore they are called Bhagavan. Agastya, how he came, not alone. Daivataischa samagamya, with gods. Agni, Varuna, Vayu, Indra, behind him. Parivaram. Daivataischa. With other devatas, along with the other devatas, with gods. Gods means you have to put small g. Who are all other gods? Pramatha Ganas, all those Indra, Varuna, Vayu, Agni, Dikpalakas, Marudganas, Adityas, Vishwe Devaha. So many devatas are celestials. With all those devatas, he came to see Lord Rama, who is standing in the battlefield to fight with Ravana. How Rama is going to fight, he wants to see. Somebody asked, that Bhima himself asked, when Hanuman was seeing this Bharata Yuddham, Hanuman was sitting on Arjuna's chariot. There is a flag. On that flag, Hanuman is sitting. And Bhima and Hanuman are Vayuputras. That time, Bhima asked, you come and help my brother when he is fighting in the battlefield. Then Hanuman came and sat on that flag. That's why Arjuna's name is called Kapidhvajaha. Kapi and monkey. Monkey is nothing but Hanuman. Hanuman is sitting and watching this fight, Bharat Yuddham. Who? Hanuman is watching. And Hanuman is watching and laughing also many times. Because after seeing Treta Yugam Kaprandani Dwapara Yugam. Adi Terimilliyo. How many yugas? 4. What is the first one? Krita Yugam. Then Treta Yugam. Treta Yugam. This Rama Ravana Yuddha Uchi Yuga. Thank God. Treta Yuga. Then Dwapara Yuga alone, Mahabharata Yuddham. So Hanuman already saw that Rama Ravana Yuddham, and he want to see even this Yuddha also, Mahabharata Yuddham, where Arjuna is fighting with stalwarts, Bhishma and Drona. Arjuna is also not ordinary person. So Hanuman want to see that. That time Bhima is asking, you see how my brother is fighting nicely, so great, how is this? How was that Rama Ravana Yuddham? He asked. Mahabharata Yuddham is so great, no? He is asking. Hanuman is laughing at him. Laughing at Bhima. Never compare this battle with Rama Ravana Yuddham. Sagara Sagaropamam Rama Ravana Yuddham. You cannot compare the ocean with anything in the world. There is nothing to compare with the ocean. Ocean, can you compare with anything? What is equal to ocean? Nothing. Ocean is so vast, so big. Sagaram Sagaropamam. Sagara is like Sagara. Rama Ravana Yuddham is like Krishna Arjuna Yuddham. Rama Ravana Yuddham only. There is no parallel battle has taken place like Rama Ravana. That much great it is. Hanuman was telling to Bhima. Rama Ravana Yuddham. Such Rama Ravana is standing, This Agastya himself want to come and see and bless Rama. Therefore, Daivataischa Samagamya. Agamya. Reached there. Samagamya, approaching. Having joined with the Devatas. Samagamya means having joined. Ranam Samagamya Abhyagataha, who came Ranam Drashtum. Ranam means battle. Who came to see the battle. Who came, Drashtu means to see. Abhyagataha means who came to see that battle, Rama Ravana Yuddham, along with the Devatas. Agastya Rishi, having joined with the Devatas and approaching Rama, Ramam Upagamya. Second line you see. Upagamya Ramam Abravit. Ramam Upagamya. Having approached, Upagamya means approaching Ramam. Approaching Rama, Abravit. Told. Abravit means he told. Agastya Rishi told Rama, approaching Rama and told. Upagamya Abravit. Upagamya means going near to Rama and said these words. These words means following words. Agastya's words to Rama, given to Rama, who is in distress. Rama was in distress, so these words, Agastya Muni approached Rama and said these words. Third shloka, we'll read. Rama Rama Mahabaho, Rama Rama शृणु गुह्यं सनातनम् येन सर्वानरीन् वत्स समरे विजयिष्यसि. There is one correction in second line. In some books there is Vijayishyase is there. You can correct it as Vijayishyasi. He Mahabaho, O Rama, O mighty armed Rama, he is addressing, O Rama, Guhyam Sanatanam Shrunu, the ancient secret thing I am going to tell you, please listen to that. By listening which, Yena, Sarvan Areen, the Vatsa is there, second line, Sarvan Areen Vatsa. Vatsa means, oh my dear child, like that. Vatsa means child. Hey Rama, my dear child, listen. By listening which secret, ancient secret, you will conquer in this battlefield. Samare, in the battlefield, Vijayishyasi, you can conquer. You will get success. By listening which, that I am going to teach you that secret. Ancient secret. What is that? That secret. Next class, we'll see. Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om.